Do you feel trapped in a routine that seems to drain your energy and happiness? As if you're in a vicious cycle, struggling to break free from harmful habits and procrastinating all the time. This video is for you, tired of feeling imprisoned by bad habits and wanting to finally break free. I'll teach you proven and effective strategies to transform your routine, leaving behind vices and procrastination once and for all, achieving success and personal fulfillment. Let's start by asking you the following question. Have you ever stopped to think about how habits shape our lives incredibly powerfully? The science of habits reveals something interesting about how these automatic behaviors are formed and maintained in our minds. I'll explain to you in more detail. So, what are habits after all? They're repetitive behavior patterns we perform almost without thinking, often without even realizing it. But how are they formed? The key lies in something we call the habit loop. This loop consists of four essential elements: cues, routines, rewards, and cravings. Cues are the triggers that kickstart the habit. They can be external, like an alarm sound, or internal, like a specific emotion. For example, feeling hungry can be a cue for the habit of eating a snack. Next comes the routine, which is the action or behavior we perform in response to the cue. This is where you grab that snack from the fridge. But why do we repeat these routines? Because they provide us with a reward, the third element of the habit loop. The reward can be physical, emotional, or mental. In the case of the snack, the reward could be the satisfaction of satisfying hunger or even a pleasure boost from eating something tasty. Now, here's the crucial point. Habits are maintained and reinforced by cravings. It's the craving that drives us to repeat the routine every time we encounter the cue. For example, if you always feel a sense of pleasure when eating a snack, your brain will associate that pleasure with the hunger cue, creating a cycle that repeats continuously. This dynamic is supported by a vast array of scientific studies. Researchers like Charles Duhigg, author of The Power of Habit, and neuroscientists have deeply investigated how habits work in our lives, using methods like functional magnetic resonance imaging to map brain activity during the formation and execution of habits. Understanding the science behind habits gives us the power to transform our lives for the better. By recognizing the cues that trigger our habits, we can replace negative routines with healthier and more constructive ones. By identifying the rewards we seek, we can find more effective ways to satisfy our cravings without falling into harmful patterns. If you feel comfortable sharing, leave a comment below with a habit you have and want to get rid of. Perhaps you'll find people in the same situation. And remember, the next time you find yourself automatically repeating a habit, pause for a moment and reflect on the elements that compose it. By understanding the science of habits, you'll be on your way to taking control of your life and shaping it according to your desires. Now that you understand the habit loop, let me ask you something. Have you ever stopped to think about the habits that are undermining your potential and harming your quality of life? Identifying bad habits is the first step to changing this scenario. Now you'll understand the importance of recognizing the cues, routines, and rewards of these harmful behaviors, and how you can diagnose and understand them better. First, let's understand what these bad habits are. They are behavior patterns that bring negative consequences to our health, well-being, or productivity. For example, procrastination, unbalanced eating, smoking, excessive alcohol consumption, among others. The key to identifying these bad habits lies in observing the cues that trigger them. These cues can be varied and may include specific emotions, such as stress or boredom, or environmental situations, such as being close to certain places or people. For example, the cue for the smoking habit could be feeling anxious or being in a social environment where others are smoking. Next, it's important to recognize the routines associated with these bad habits. These routines are the actions you perform in response to the cues. For example, if you feel stressed, that could be the cue to resort to eating unhealthy foods as a form of temporary comfort, and that's the routine. But what makes these bad habits so persistent? It's the rewards they provide, even if temporary and harmful in the long run. For example, eating a sweet treat may provide an immediate moment of pleasure, but in the long run, it can lead to health problems. Now, how do you diagnose and understand these bad habits effectively? A useful strategy is to keep a habit journal, where you record the cues that trigger your bad habits, the routines you perform, and the rewards you seek. This will help identify patterns and better understand the motivations behind your behaviors. Additionally, seeking support from friends, family, or health professionals can be crucial in facing and overcoming these bad habits. Together, you can develop strategies and action plans to replace these harmful behaviors with healthier and more constructive habits. Remember, identifying bad habits is the first step to change. By understanding the cues, routines, and rewards behind these behaviors, you're on the right path to a healthier, happier, and more fulfilled life. So why not start identifying and facing these bad habits today? Now that you've identified your bad habits, it's time to eliminate them for good and make room for a healthier and more positive life. Now I'll teach you some effective strategies to eradicate these harmful behaviors and replace them with more constructive habits. One of the first steps to eliminate bad habits is to create an emotionally powerful reason for change. This means deeply understanding the negative impacts these habits have on your life and visualizing the positive benefits of getting rid of them. Ask yourself, how will my life be better without these bad habits? How will it affect my health, my relationships, and my happiness? Creating this motivation is crucial to maintaining focus and determination during the change process. Additionally, an effective strategy to eliminate bad habits is to make them unpleasant. This can be done by associating immediate negative consequences with these behaviors. For example, if you have the habit of procrastinating by watching TV, one way to make it unpleasant would be to disconnect the TV or remove the remote control from the study or work environment. This disconnection between the habit and the immediate reward can help weaken the association over time. Another powerful strategy is to seek the support of an accountability partner. Having someone you can share your change goals, progress, and challenges with can be incredibly motivating and inspiring. This partner can be a friend, a family member, a coworker, or even a health professional. They can offer encouragement, feedback, and support throughout the process of eliminating bad habits. Eliminating bad habits is a gradual process that requires patience, persistence, and self-compassion. It's normal to face setbacks and relapses along the way, but the important thing is not to give up. Every step towards change is a victory and an opportunity for learning. Create your emotionally powerful reason for change, make your bad habits unpleasant, and seek the support of an accountability partner. With determination and support, you're on the right path to a healthier, happier, and more fulfilled life. Now that you're committed to eliminating your bad habits, it's time to fill that space with healthier and more positive habits. Habit replacement plays a crucial role in this process, as it helps us fill the void left by harmful behaviors with constructive alternatives. I'll highlight the importance of this step for you and illustrate how it can be done. Imagine you have the harmful habit of spending hours on social media every night before bed. This can affect your sleep quality, productivity, and overall well-being. Now, instead of simply trying to stop this habit, let's replace it with something more positive and beneficial. An effective replacement would be incorporating a relaxing and calming routine before bedtime. For example, instead of reaching for your phone, you could dedicate that time to reading a book, practicing meditation, or taking a peaceful walk. These activities not only help quiet the mind from the day's stress, but also prepare your body and mind for a more peaceful and restful sleep. Another replacement strategy could be regular exercise practice. Instead of resorting to sedentary habits, like spending hours on the couch watching TV, you could incorporate physical activities into your daily routine. This not only improves your physical health, but also boosts your energy levels, reduces stress, and enhances your overall mood. It's important to choose substitutes that not only fill the void left by bad habits, but also bring additional benefits to your life. By doing this, you're building a solid foundation for lasting and positive change in your lifestyle. When you find yourself tempted to resort to a harmful habit, remember the importance of replacement. Consciously choose healthy and constructive alternatives that will help you achieve your goals and live your best life. With determination and commitment, you're on the right path to achieving the success and well-being you deserve. In addition to replacing bad habits with good ones, there's another powerful strategy to promote positive changes in your life. I'm talking about your environment. The environment we live in plays a significant role in shaping and maintaining our habits. By making conscious adjustments in our environment, we can eliminate cues that trigger bad habits, add resistance barriers, and reduce stress. I'll tell you how to do this to facilitate your habit changes. Firstly, identify the cues in your environment that trigger your bad habits. This may include objects, situations, or even people that lead you to act undesirably. For example, if you're trying to reduce unhealthy food consumption, it may be helpful to remove sweets and snacks from your pantry or office to eliminate the visual stimulus that leads you to eat compulsively. Additionally, add resistance barriers in your environment to make it harder to give into your bad habits. For example, if you're trying to reduce time spent on social media, you can install apps or browser extensions that limit your access to these platforms during certain times of the day. This small change in the environment can make a big difference in your ability to resist temptation. Another effective way to modify the environment is to reduce stress around you. Stress can be a major trigger for bad habits such as emotional eating, smoking, or procrastination. Find ways to create a calmer and more relaxing environment in your home, workplace, and other spaces you regularly visit. This may include practicing relaxation techniques such as meditation, yoga, or deep breathing, or even making adjustments to your physical environment, such as adding plants or creating comfortable rest areas. areas. By consciously and intentionally modifying your environment, you're creating additional support for your habit change goals. Remember that small changes in the environment can have a significant impact on your behavior and overall well-being. You're in control and can create the environment that will help you achieve your goals and live your best life. To achieve success in behavior change, it's crucial to prioritize habits and maintain consistency over time. These two elements are essential for building a solid foundation that sustains your long-term goals and objectives. I'll highlight the importance of each and how you can apply them to your habit change. Firstly, prioritizing habits involves identifying which behaviors are most important and impactful to you. Not all habits carry the same weight or contribute equally to your goals. Therefore, it's crucial to dedicate time and energy to habits that have the greatest potential to transform your life for the better. Make a list of the habits you want to develop or eliminate and rank them based on their importance and impact. Focus on working on the habits that are at the top of the list and will bring the greatest long-term benefits. Additionally, maintaining consistency over time is crucial to ensuring that your habits are effective and lasting. Significant behavior changes don't happen overnight. They require time, effort, and ongoing dedication. Establish routines and rituals that help you maintain your habits consistently, even on days when motivation is low or challenges are high. Remember that it's consistency over time that leads to progress and success. A useful strategy for maintaining consistency is to create a detailed action plan and regularly track it. Set clear and measurable goals for your habits, establish realistic deadlines, and track your progress over time. Celebrate your victories, no matter how small, and learn from your challenges and setbacks. Learn to adapt and adjust your plan as needed, but never lose sight of your ultimate goals. By prioritizing habits and maintaining consistency over time, you're creating the ideal conditions for success in behavior change. Remember that every small step towards your goals is a victory and a reason to be proud. Keep your focus, determination, and perseverance, and you'll be on the right path to achieving your goals and living the life you want and deserve. So why not start prioritizing your habits and cultivating consistency today? The future is in your hands, and you have the power to shape it however you want. Now I want to hear from you. Share with me what your biggest question or difficulty is when it comes to getting rid of bad habits. I'll be reading your comment and helping you in the best way possible. Thank you for watching.